Here are three massive tips for this weekend, AFL Saturday. I'm going to pick out three games on this Saturday. It's going to be North Melbourne against the Bulldogs. We're going to look at the Gold Coast Suns and Collingwood, and then finish it off with Adelaide against GWS. Stick around the next 15 seconds and I'll tell you the top three bets from those games. In the first game, the Doggies 40+ winning margin. In the second game, we're going to take Collingwood to cover the 2.5 point line. And in game three, the last game of the day, we're going to take GWS with a winning margin of 1-39 in Adelaide. Now, the Kangaroos have been allowing 129 points per game against top five scoring opponents. The Bulldogs are ranked third in the AFL for scoring. It is piling on points. Treloar is having an all-Australian season. The Bont's killing it. Libba is just a manimal. He's in there and rough. Love it. Bulldogs, they're just going to get out there and, I'm going to say, flap their wings, but they're dogs that don't have wings. But they're going to kill it. They're going to pile the points on these poor Kangaroos, who have had a bit of momentum lately. The last two games have been right in there. They let Collingwood come back and they lost. But, they're just not going to be able to hack it against a quality scoring team like the Bulldogs. In the second game that we're going to cover here, we're going to the Gold Coast. The Gold Coast haven't lost at home so far this season in 5 games. Now, Collingwood, they go there. They've lost 1 game in their past 11. Yeah, they've had 2 draws in that, but they are an amazing team. They're going to welcome back Myercheck. They're going to welcome back Pendlebury. They're going to welcome back Markov. DeGoey could be back. Richards could be back. Collingwood are just a force defending their flag this season. And the line set at -2.5 in Collingwood as favourites, but I think they'll cover that, and I think they'll win outright. Well, obviously they win outright if they cover the -2.5 line. But the Gold Coast are the highest turnover rate of any team in the AFL this season, and the Collingwood Magpies are pretty good at scoring from turnovers. So keep that in mind if you're going to bet the Collingwood and Gold Coast game. The last game we're going to cover today is Adelaide at home against GWS. Now, Adelaide will welcome back probably Tex Walker in this game. We'll add a lot of that firepower they've been missing in the forward line, but I still don't think it's enough. GWS, they've been through a bit of a form slump. They won 5 games to start the season, but they've had a really rough period between kind of rounds 8 and 13. The last 2 games, though, even though they lost against Sydney, they have rediscovered some of that form. Their meters gained, their inside 50s, and their scoring from turnovers are all increasing back to that number we've seen at the start of the season when they were so dominant. And they're going to go into Adelaide, where they've won 3 games in a row. They've beaten Adelaide Crows 4 times in a row. I'm going to get GWS 1-39 winning margin in this game, and that rounds us off for our 3 bets this AFL Saturday.